Welcome guys, so this will be my 15th Wilds of Eldraine quick draft. I'm going to see if I can get to 20 this week. And then I'll probably call it a day for Wilds of Eldraine. Okay, let's think about this Sleep-Cursed Faerie. 3/3 flying for 1 mana with Ward 2. Enters with 3 stun counters. But you could untap it for 2 mana. Pretty darn good, I would say. We even get a blue-red land, which can become... It actually becomes a 2/1 first strike. Only has first strike on your turn. That goes pretty well with a blue card. Yeah, Omniscience is all very well, but nah, it's not a draft card. Maybe I should rare draft it, but maybe not. Okay, Taken by Nightmares is the best removal card in the set, I think. But it's a double black card. I don't think we need to take it. There's Beluna's Gatekeeper is a good common, I think. Gives you an early bounce spell and a late game creature. It just seems pretty efficient. Obyra's Attendants is a combat trick and a flyer. We could try and focus on flyers, I suppose. But I like the bounce on this better than the combat trick on this. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I think I still like Beluna's Gatekeeper more. So I'm going to grab that. Okay, Neva. That's quite cool. Diminisher Witch is quite good. I'm a fan. Vantress Transmuter's good. Oh, Frantic Firebolt. We should probably go for that, to be honest. I do like Red Cap Thief. So this is quite a good pack. We might get something from our second pick. Okay, another Transmuter. And there's a Skewer Slinger. Might be a good 2-drop. Prefer the Transmuter. Okay, we can stun 2 targets with that. There's the 2-headed Hunter. Obyra Dreaming Duelist is good with fairies, if we want to go 3 colours. Because you've already got 1 fairy. But I also like the two-headed hunter. I'll grab the two-headed hunter, just more likely to go blue-red, really. It's a bit easier. I haven't tried actually playing this. You have to wait a couple of turns before it really does very much. And then you can... Yeah, it's a very delayed card draw spell. That said, I don't really like Kindled Heroism. I'm not sure about Dragon Mantle either. Let's give that a shot. We'll get another one, maybe. No, we'll get Aquatic Alchemist. That's just a really good card. There's an Ice out as well. Harried Spearguard. Okay, I can't see past the Beluna's Gatekeeper here. Ginger Brew is good. Not sure about Stormkilled Prowler. It might do something, but let's get another. Okay, Alchemist. Easy pick there. Okay, Spearguard or Sleight of Hand. Let's Sleight of Hand. And Diminisher Witch. Okay, Battlegarb, I will sideboard. Succumb to the cold. Very nice last pick. Okay, the Iron Crag. I do have a couple of these. I think I did draft this. I did have this before. You see, what I really ought to pick here is Johann, which is a really good blue-red uncommon. But I'm going to stick to my guns, and I'm going to red draft the Iron Crag. Probably not use it. Frolicking Familiar is good. We'll grab that. Maybe we'll be lucky and still we might pick up a Johann. Never know. Pick Lock Prankster. Another Fairy. I don't want to mill 4 cards really in a draft deck. I think I'd rather take another Aquatic Alchemist. Another Frolicking Familiar. Nice. Red Cap Thief is good. Yeah, let's take the Familiar. Obyra's Attendants or another Sleight of Hand. I'll take Obyra's Attendants. Okay, another Obyra's Attendants. Snaremaster Sprite. Skewer Slinger. I think I'll take a Snaremaster Sprite. Okay, Living Lectern or Witch's Mark. I think it's close between these two, but I think because I've got some small flyers, putting a Sorcerer roll on them could be quite powerful, so I'll grab a Living Lectern. Interesting. Another way to untap your creatures. Okay, Ice Rot Sentry, is this good? Yeah, it could be a... can power it up to be a 4/4 Vigilance that taps things down when it attacks. Yep, let's give that a shot. There's a Johann. Nice. We were not punished. We got the Johann we wanted. So Succumb to the Cold or a Spell Stutter. We do actually have fairies, so Spell Stutter's actually looking quite good. Especially cheap fairies. Now, Ariette's Tempting Apple. Always thinking about trying to sacrifice something. But Bargain doesn't sacrifice... Yeah, well, it only sacrifices tokens. So you could always steal a token creature and sacrifice it. I think I should take maybe Johann Stopgap or a Quick Study. Maybe Quick Study's actually just pretty good. I'll take a Stopgap. Okay, Misleading Motes. Another Sleight of Hand. And we've definitely got plenty of cards. We're up to 26 now. We should probably cut a couple of cards. Probably. So Misleading Motes is a good removal card. Let's start with Corvold and the Noble Thief. We can probably cut that, to be honest. And look at the curve. Yeah, probably cut a 3-drop. Succumb to the Cold. Yeah. Okay, we're looking at rare drafting A Tale for the Ages. Yeah, let's totally do that. Oh, Asinine Antics. Somebody did use this against me last draft. Pretty cool. So for 6 mana it can be an instant speed. It's basically a blue, almost a blue board sweeper. You curse all of your opponent's creatures. I mean, a one-way board sweeper, or a stat sweeper. If it doesn't kill them, but it takes a lot of stats off the board. That does seem like fun. It's probably a better removal spell than Misleading Motes, so I'll just cut that one. Okay, Diminisher Witch, Sleight of Hand, Ice Out. That's there's also Bellowing Bruiser, Witch's Mark. Witch's Mark being a 2-drop. I think we're a bit low in 2-drops, so it's looking red is very much a splash colour. It's only 4 red cards. Oh, Curiosity. There could be a very nice combo if we take this Curiosity. You can take a 3rd Gatekeeper as well. But let's pop the Curiosity in the sideboard for now. Don't think we have anything that pings for damage. The Familiar, of course, it's an adventure. Impact Tremors. That is the Tremors that deals the damage. Another Alchemist. Yeah, it's probably another Alchemist, isn't it? Okay, Gadwick's first duel. Yeah, I think Gadwick's first duel is a good pick here. Another Snaremaster Sprite. Maybe we have enough 1-drops. We just take an Evolving Wilds. Yeah. There's the Unruly Catapult. So we have the Catapult combo with Curiosity. Let's chuck Curiosity in there. How about another Living Lectern? Another Witch or a Bruiser. Don't think I would play either of these. So this needs instants and sorcery spells, the Catapult, so Bellwing Bruiser actually goes better with that. Okay, Diminisher Witch or Ice Out. I think we might be more of an Ice Out deck. Right, so Diminisher Witch has Bargain. We should establish if do we have any fodder to sacrifice with Bargain. It's got to be Artifact, Enchantment, or Token. I suspect we're not very good at making tokens. We make Curse Roll tokens. I don't think Diminisher Witch is going to work in this deck, so that gets cut. So equally, I think that means Ice Out's not going to make it into the deck. So we've got to cut 5 more things. So red as a splash color. I think it doesn't make any sense to play Witch's Mark. But I like the Firebolt, the Catapult, I like Johann. Probably not sure it makes any sense to play a two-headed hunter. Maybe you could double strike a Gatekeeper with a Gatekeeper. It is good on Frolicking Familiar, which gets pumped up. It's going to be good on something with evasion, but maybe just cut it for the moment. Right, yeah, Johann's Stopgap has Bargain. I don't think we're very good. We're not a very good bargain deck, so we just cut the bargain spells. We're really an adventure deck and spells deck. I mean, Ice Sentry is kind of good, but maybe not for this deck. Maybe we're going for flyers a bit too much. And that's, you know, trying to break through on the ground. We do have, of course, the Gatekeepers, but maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. Right, how many Sleight of Hands do we need? Do we need both of those? I think maybe we do. Do we cut an Aquatic Alchemist? Maybe we can cut one. Because you want you want all your early cheap flyers if you're playing Curiosity, I think. I'll go for the two Living Lecterns. So the Alchemists and the Lecterns are just kind of probably mainly going to be blockers on the ground. Yeah, I feel that's a decent first pass deck. Maybe we've got a little bit. I think we can cut one mountain. A little bit too much red, because we're just splashing red. That's it. 12 blue sources is probably pretty safe. Effectively 7 red sources isn't too bad. So we shouldn't be struggling too much for red. How much double blue have we got? Just Asinine Antics. Yeah, I think I'll call that end of part 1. Have a bit of a think about that. Thanks for watching so far. Right, I've made one swap there. I've just dropped Succumb to the Cold, and I'm playing the Ice out. I think it makes sense to try and protect whichever creature has Curiosity on it. That's the reasoning. And because I'm probably bouncing a few creatures, and with Beluna's Gatekeeper, I might sort of it might be difficult for my opponent to build up a board. You really want to tap 2 creatures down with this. Yeah, it's pretty weak reasoning, but it seems to make sense to me a little bit. I am tapping quite a few things down with Snaremaster Sprite. Yeah, let's give that a shot. In other words, I feel like I've got plenty of removal, and I don't need to tap more things down. Oh, very interesting. So we got the Snaremaster Sprite and a Living Lectern, so that's a nice combination. A little bit of lag. so slightly. Mountain. I'll play a Lectern. I don't want to use the Lectern now. I think now I want to use Evolving Wilds. Then again, I could play an island. Pretty good, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put that to the bottom. I don't know actually, maybe I want a 5th land. Yeah, let's say I want a 5th land. I might want to play Johann next turn. Okay, let's take out your blocker. Until... Okay, that's a blocker. Right. I think play the mountain first because I want him to think that I've got counter spell. So bounce this one back. Gadwick's first duel is fine. Okay, and finally we'll use Golden Wilds. Well, we'll attack. Do I want them? Yeah, I want a 6th land. So we can Gadwick's that and kill it. I believe. Still got 2 damage on there. Sprite for 2. Ooh, we like a Frolicking Familiar here. 1 damage is actually great. To take out his monstrosity. Oh, it can even double up with Gadwick's first duel and do 2 damage and kill the Sleep-Cursed Witch. Could I even do Asinine Antics to curse 2 creatures? Oh wow, he's got a catapult. Yeah, curse 2 creatures and do 1 damage to each of them. Yeah, I'm curious to see if that's going to work. Let's. These have got powerful activated abilities. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Asinine Antics. Don't you dare tap 2 mountains. What are you doing? Oh, it hits all of them. Love it. Then yeah. Kill that catapult. Yeah, kill the Sweet-Tooth Witch as well. That's a nice Asinine Antics, to be honest. First time casting it. It's good to see Gadwick's first duel actually paying off really well there as well. Very rarely have I managed to use that third step effectively. Okay, not bad. We're actually off the mark. I'm always worried about blue-red decks because sometimes they completely faceplant. You don't quite, because it's difficult to get instants and sorceries sometimes. I think because of this, because of adventures, makes it so much easier. So you can get so much easier to get the balance of creatures and spells because there's so many things doing double duty. Okay, Asinine Antics. We've only got 1 island, got a 2-drop, got a removal spell. Okay, seems okay. Okay, up the beanstalk. So mana value 5 spells, draw you a card. I'm not too scared of that, to be honest, in draft, but we'll see. Damn. Okay, well, we can't kill it with a firebolt, but we can bounce it. How about we play another Alchemist first? Or is that greedy? Let's play another Alchemist first. I'm going to attack. Get through. Okay. Gets a food token. He is ramped successfully. He can cast his big spells now. Beluna's Gatekeeper unfortunately does not bounce the big things. We've got Asinine Antics to bring the big creatures down to size. I think we're bouncing this guy. Run discard, try and find those big creatures. Attack for 6. Nice, draws a card off that and kills one of those guys. Well, I guess we can Beluna's Gatekeeper next turn. Obviously, we want to save the Asinine Antics until it's maximally effective. So it just means play Johann. And that's nice. We actually get Sleight of Hand. Let's cast it, even though we can't get through. Let's cast it. And put one of these into the hand. That's a bigger creature, but that lets me curse one of his big creatures. Which is interesting, right? Interesting choice. Interesting choice here. It's good to have an extra curse for against his big creature deck, I think. No attacks there. And that's Frantic Firebolt up to 4 damage. It's hard to say that fast. Okay, yeah, bounce him back. Yeah, I can see that. There's Troyan. We want to build up to a big Asinine Antics. We could go Johann, Aquatic Alchemist, but Aquatic Alchemist is very valuable to keep in the hand. Because we can then just put any spell on top and Johann can cast it straight away. Maybe we use the Transmuter. It seems wasteful, but it's quite efficient. That's 1 damage. 1 damage doesn't do much for us. Attack with that. There's a Hamlet Glutton. Graceful takedown on Johann. It's getting ugly. Asinine Antics, and we could maybe kill Troyan with a ping from Familiar. I was hoping he wouldn't kill Johann, basically. I think that's ruined the plans here. And we're in disarray. So it does seem like a waste to play the Antics. Maybe, yeah, let's go for Beluna's Gatekeeper. Just trade off with a Hamlet Glutton. Because we want plays that encourage him to play more creatures, giving us more targets to curse. He might also have removal for the Gatekeeper, but you know, we'll just have to take that on the chin if he does. I feel like these decks have got less room for removal. They might have combat tricks. I'm going to let that through, to be honest. I can afford to take 6 damage. We'll just see if he is going to play something else to mess me up. Another Hamlet Glutton, okay. Sure. And a Hollow Scavenger. Well, that's what you call a target-rich environment for Asinine Antics. And we could play that for 6 mana in his turn, but he is playing blue, he might counterspell it. I think let's tap all our blue. And we can ping something that's going to be problematic, which is probably Troyan, Gutsy Explorer. I'm going to get hit for a bunch of damage. I think he's going to hit me back for 4, but I'm hitting for 9. He might chomp block. If he can knock off all of these curses, I'm dead, obviously. I'm just gambling that he won't be able to do that. Okay, he's got a nice rollout here. Another big creature. He's had 4 big creatures so far. So the 1/1, so he's just going to do it at the moment. We have Frantic Firebolt. We have Gadwick's first Duel. I think the Firebolt, let's see, 5 damage, I think, we want to kill that Beanstalk Worm. Because we can save Gadwick. Oh no, maybe we want to Gadwick it. No, I think we kill it. And there we've got 9 damage, and he concedes. Yeah, very interesting. I haven't seen the green-blue deck be that effective very often. That was a lot of big creatures, but I am just prepared for big creatures. I've got quite a lot of curse auras, so it's probably a good matchup for me. But the amount of card advantage you got with up the Beanstalk was impressive. But yeah, essentially, yeah, Asinine Antics is my board sweeper, or stat sweeper. It is really designed to fight decks like that. Okie dokie. Right, we don't want to use Sleight of Hand on turn 1. I think we want to find a mountain. Sleight of Hand is for powering up Aquatic Alchemist. I'll just wait till the end of his turn. Keep him guessing. How late do we wait for before we actually play Asinine Antics? We wait for 2 creatures, 3 creatures. And do we play a Snaremaster Sprite now as well? Oh, tough choice. Right, Restless Spire or an Ice Out. It's a nice land, that, but it does kind of tap me out every turn I attack with it. To speed up the clock, I'm going to play a 1/1 flyer. Probably I'll regret it, but that's fine. Okay, feels like a slow start. I don't know if there are. Can't think of any green flash creatures. We'll Sleight of Hand again. Okay, we'll take the counter spell. We've got both our counter spells. This is a 3-point power sink at the moment because we've got a fairy available. He's found black mana. The Witch's Vanity. Spell Stutter's cheaper, isn't it? I think, let's ice that out. Protect my creatures. Keep the pressure up. Yeah, we don't have any more. We ran out of our Sleight of Hand. Candy Grapple, we can counter that as well. Food token. Ooh, that's a Firebolt that does a lot of damage. Okay, Monstrosity. A tough cookie. Okay, Monstrosity. Okay. Obviously, we'll trade off with an Aquatic Alchemist. We want to try and punch through this turn. I'm going to Firebolt the cookie. I will go ahead and bounce Monstrosity, even though it's using both my spells. I just think it's worth it to get the Alchemist through. He's got to think about eating food to stay alive. It's a possibility. Beautiful top deck. Okay, we can Familiar, ping that out of the way. Play a Familiar. Should I be worried about a Wrath of God effect? Don't think there is one. I hope. Yeah, okay, that's done it. He did have the slow start there. And I found 2 counter spells as well with the Sleight of Hand. Okay, no red mana. This is going to happen from time to time. Nice. So we can have mountains after all. Start with our friend the Alchemist. What are we going to do to this one? We could bounce it. He could get another food token. Yeah, let's bounce it. Does something else. Okay, it gets a 3/3. Ah, just to, to punish me for wasting my bounce spell, clearly. Right, and it does a bit of a overrun effect in a couple of turns. Alright. Fair play. So we want to actually we want to Snaremaster this next turn, or something next turn. Maybe we want to counterspell his next creature and play defensively. No, I'm going to curse that. I'm going to play Lectern. And I'm going to attack for 3. Keep the pressure up. Sacrifice that, of course. And get something terrifying. Oh yeah, Greta's a good one. Okay, that's alright. He's not going to have any creatures for this, the Huntsman's Redemption buff next turn, so that's okay. I could hold up counter magic or play my creature. How much do I care about the Greta? No, I think I can just keep the pressure up. I'll play my Transmuter. Yep, he's getting his extra food token there. That's a lot of food. Has he got the... Oh, he's going to just draw a card. Doesn't play any creatures that turn. Right. I can play a Beluna's Gatekeeper. Do I get worried about some kind of board sweeping effect? Would be silly to play into a board sweeper when I would count a spell in my hand. It's just black, green. Might be something in black. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, double black. That's not good. Oh, a stab wound. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, 2 damage a round I take from that. Could be worse though, I suppose. So you could trade off with my Gatekeeper, but equally I can tap down that Scavenger. Get through for 7. Hold up my ice out. There's a lot of food tokens. Hollow Scavenger, so that can become a 5/4. I think, yeah, counterspell it. Just killed my Transmuter. Oh my god. This is amazing. Okay. I was thinking, well, I can't really use this blow steam. Just swing in. It's a good run. Let's keep going. Good. Let's see, an Evolving Wilds again. Yeah, keep him guessing. Let's go. Blue-white, that's the tap-down deck. It might be the tap-down deck. It might just be a Flyers deck. Okay, let's see if this gets counted. Man of Culture, I see, using again. Oh, and Beluna's Gatekeeper. Even better. Quick study. Very cheeky. Okay. I mean, we do have a flyer in hand. We've got Spell Stutter maybe to we might be able to protect the Alchemist. It's a 2-point power sink at the moment. I mean, yeah, this one. Or we could wait till we've got the Obyra's Attendants. Maybe we just use the Curiosity now like some kind of cantrip, just because we can actually get in. Oh god, yes, we just drew the Unruly Catapult. Well, that is karma. My deck knew exactly what it was doing. Never mind. Bit of chill. We'll Spell Stutter that. Okay, do we want to just ping this out of the way so we can draw a card? Because we can Gadwick it and ping it. Sort of seems wasteful, but it gives me a card. That's 3 damage. And I could play another Alchemist, or I could pretend I've got a counter spell. I'm going to pretend I've got a counter spell. I don't think it's going to do any good though. Okay, that's a lot of land on top. You don't need that much land. Let's get rid of all of it. Right, just remember I can cast 2 spells next turn. So I think that's when we use the Gatekeeper bounce. That's my thinking there. I think Frolicking Familiar can come out here. And I'm going to do a very cheeky attack. See if he blocks it. That's a 3. Okay, end of turn I could ping the mice. Actually. Or save it. Just ping the mice right now before he untaps. And he gets his big creature now, I think. Yeah. Well, enters the battlefield tapped. Yeah, this is where I'm thinking I should have saved a curse. This is instant or sorcery can go on top of the library. Just Spell Stutter. Well, I can attack with you. Took out a flyer. Let's play another flyer. Just thinking what I used my curse on. I used it on a 2/2 creature just to ping it out of the way, which is a little bit excessive. It feels a bit silly now with a one of these. Okay, he gets a 1/1 flyer. Only block flyers. Something bad is going to happen to one of these. Yeah, cooped up. Alright, no blocks. Asinine Antics is definitely a good answer. But I think I want to bounce this little thing. I could have bounced my Frolicking Familiar and pinged it. Oh my god, that was a bit of a miss. We've got 5 mana. I'll go with Shining Fire and attack for 6. That's cooped up as well. Okie doke. All the cooping up. 7/6. You might have a counter spell here. Okay, that's bounced back, sure. Have to Asinine Antics here, just to survive. It's down to 2/2. Let's attack. Okay, -4. Right, he's got a bunch of other stuff there. Okie doke, let's see. I feel I've missed a trick not playing this Catapult earlier. Could have done quite a lot of damage. But yeah, that can come out now. Oh, Asinine Antics on top of the deck is a pretty good move, isn't it? It is a sorcery speed thing. Right. My turn. Okie doke. If we can do... Yeah, we've got 7 mana, we can actually do it the same turn. I think we want to play a Johann. Does mean we're gonna maybe sacrifice something. Or do we want to play Gatekeeper? No, maybe it's got to be Johann, I think. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we don't need to do what we were planning to do. Just a second. Okay, pretty good. that going to attack and sacrifice itself, basically? Yeah. That's going to attack. Okay, let's kill the Gatekeeper and ping you for 1. And ping right for 1. Reasonable trade there. Okay, end turn. Ping. Yeah, sacrifice 3 life is probably a good plan. Got an idea that I want to play Frolicking Familiar. I do want to, but I want him to be baited out to play more stuff. He might, if he draws removal for Johann, then the game's up. I'm in trouble. I think I want to play a Living Lectern as well. Okay, I can activate that as a sorcery, which I will do, and put it on the Familiar. Draw a card. Okay. Got another land off the top. No attacks, and I will end the turn. Assault at night. Yeah, you guessed correctly that I don't have an instant. I'm going to have to let that through. What's his last card? Is it maybe removal for the Familiar, instant speed removal. It could be the thing that kills something with power 4 or greater, which is why he knew he was safe to attack with the Attendants. Still have not attacked with my Restless Spire. Oh, it scries 1 when you attack as well. That's good. Right. Yeah, is that everything? Yeah, my turn. Come on. Okay. Okay, got a Living Lectern on top. Island actually. So I think we start with a point of damage. We Aquatic Alchemist for instant or sorcery card, which will of course be Asinine Antics. Which I will then proceed to play off the top of the deck. Oh, let's activate that in response. Little trick there a little bit. And we can attack. The Frolicking Familiar. I'm going to keep the others back to block just in case something funny happens. It's the Threadbind Cleek, in fact, that he's got. Fair enough. Something funny did happen. Actually, let's take a Living Lectern off the top and just see if there's something better underneath. An Aquatic Alchemist. Okay, that's all right. I think I'm going to play this Aquatic Alchemist. And I'm going to take a point of damage because he's still got a flyer. I think Knight of Doves. It is still very close. He's going to win next turn if I can't do anything. Okay, another island on top. We have to use that. I'm going to put Asinine Antics on top because we literally have to do that, right? Then we'll only take 2 damage from flyers next turn, in theory, because we might survive. Probably missing something somewhere here. Gotta play Asinine Antics again. Gotta see the flyer again. Let's play the mountain, and let's have we got enough blockers on the ground to survive? Yeah, I think Probably best to have a fourth blocker on the ground. And then next, could be attacking, but I'm just more at risk of dying than he is right now. What's his out? A buff spell, or any kind of aura spell, because that can replace the curse. Just wins him the game. He gets another 1/1 flyer. Another 1/1 flyer. He's being made in his turn, of course. They do have Sonic Sickness still. So I get one more turn, probably. That's getting exiled. There. Yeah. Triggers Knights of Doves again. Good point. Good point. Yeah, I've only got 3... Ooh, or do I only have 3 attackers? I have the Restless Spire as well. I take 2 damage, I think. Activate that for 2 damage. What's on top? Sleight of Hand, thank you very much. I think I'll do the Unruly Catapult win. Mountain and good game. Whew. Close. But yeah, the classic, ooh, I've got Curiosity and he doesn't have any blockers. I'll play it on my ground guy to just get an extra card. And the next card, of course, it has to be Unruly Catapult, doesn't it? Just temporarily forget what kind of deck I'm playing. But maybe it's the right play 9 times out of 10. Probably not. Probably it just makes the Unruly Catapult a target for removal, so you probably want you'd want at least want some kind of counter magic to protect it, I suppose. Okay, 2-lander. We've got access to red. Okay, cool. Get that 3rd land straight away. Makes life a little bit easier. I think, yeah, it's Aquatic Alchemist, isn't it? 1/3. audio because I feel like the sound's quite high. It's better. Right, yeah, I was thinking, is the knight getting pumped up? It is. Okay, let's leave our instant as maybe a surprise on his turn. It'll leave. It means they can play some surprises of their own. We'll see what happens. Getting some kind of buff spell? Should I have killed him when he was tapped out with his mana? It's looking like that. Yeah, he's getting the Archon's Glory. Okay. Oh well. And he's getting to scry for 2 with the Vigil, of course. So that should be a 5-point life swing, because that's getting lovely bit of lifelink as well. Let's see if he's got a second Archon's Glory to protect his knight as well. That would just be the cherry on the cake. No, he's just got the instant speed of movement to save his creature. Fair enough. Yeah, I could reach for the Asinine Antics, but it seems too early. But that would only take 1 power off here. It would take 3 power off the board, right? Whereas I take 3 power off the board if I kill this knight with Frantic Firebolt, and that might be the best option. Yeah, I'll do it whilst he's tapped out. Now we can take 4 power off the board with an Asinine Antics. Yeah, 2 mana to untap that, and it's a nice 3/3, but I've got the Obyra's Attendants combat trick now, so I think we go for a Frolicking Familiar and try and do a bit of combat trickery. It means taking 3 more damage though. Yes, okay. So... that's 4 damage. So I can't kill it. And I do want to kill things, so... I will block the monstrosity. Honestly... so that's going to become a 2/2 creature after I Gadwick's first Duel it. I'm just... I think I hold back the Asinine Antics. To be honest, that can untap and block. I think I'll attack with a 2/2 flyer. Seems a little bit risky, but I mean, what more could possibly go wrong? Okay, that's what could go wrong. So it's an enchant creature that gives +2/+2. Let's see if this can kill me. Not an aura roll, but it gets to 4/4. Didn't attack, I noticed. It says my turn now. Let's try untapping this with the ability. Yeah, it works. Scry for 2. I think too many islands. We can Asinine Antics at instant speed. We might want Johann as a nice big chunky blocker on the ground, I think. Let's see what is on top of the deck. And maybe just not attacking might be a good plan here, because as soon as he gets through one more attack, I'm just, you know, one attack away from lethal. So, no point. I'm not gaining a lot from doing 2 damage. It's just mitigating some of the risk by not attacking. It has to be a cheap spell, right? Mana value 3. Not that doubling up Asinine Antics actually does anything. Oh no, it's a ginger brew. Oh god. Right, so yeah, just an unblockable creature. So we're dead. We just get ginger brooted to death. Fair enough. Does this thing have haste? That would be nice. No. Can indeed cast that from the graveyard, from the top of the deck. Yeah, okay, so I think we got to do that. Firebolt to the top. Please. And we just cannot deal with the ginger brew. I can only do that once per turn. I obviously cast that off the top. I can't now cast the Frantic Firebolt. That's the drawback there. We have issues now blocking a little bit. I will not attack. Okay, let's see, does this work? During my opponent's turn. Okay. How many attackers is he sending? He's sending everything, okay. Okay, calculations time. I do not get to do Asinine Antics in response. So it's not a great one. I could kill the Ginger Brute here, but maybe yeah, we're going to actually create that. That's going to be a creature. And then, yeah, Johann will block the 4/4. I think, yeah, the trouble is he's got probably instant response here. Hey, but we managed to activate our Restless Spire, so that's good. And that gets taken by Nightmares. Okay. I guess we won't be blocking the Besotted Knight with Johann then. So, pass to blockers. What can we do here? Take one profitable block. Obviously, yeah, double block that. They both die. And take 3. But yeah. He has another instance. I mean, she has another instance we can move. Oh yeah, that kills me. Never mind. We forgot about the little 1 damage from the aura. Makes sense. But yeah, I tend to lose if my opponent has early combat tricks because I will block stuff, and because a combat trick is just you're just trading a card for a creature. It's just they're getting to upgrade a combat trick into a removal spell, and I'm okay with that. Right, let's carry on. The early thing there he had. So we just went for the 1 damage adventure on the Minstrosity. So he had Archon's Glory, or she did, and then he also had Candy Grapple to kill my blocker. So everything, basically. Restless Spire is good to have in the opening hand. That's cool. Even got a little counter spell there. Total Admirer is a good start. Okay, he doesn't have enough mana yet to pump that up. Let's attack. But just for one. And play the catapult. Okay, a lot of 1 toughness creatures I'm seeing. Attack the Alchemist again. Because I'm just gonna slam down Johann. And he's probably got a removal spell from one of them. Oh. Oh, okay. It's well. I haven't seen this thing for ages. This was all the rage early on, right? Ping you for block damage. Okie doke, right. Okie doke. So, yeah, that's just totally curse you. Seems good. Oh, let's ping you first as well. And shit, I can attack with both of these guys. Okay. Well, that's fair. Yeah, that just trades off. And end turn. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. Yeah, that seems good for you, so I'm gonna Spell Stutter that. It's a big, basically a big ramp spell. Let's attack with Johann. Transmuter. Could probably have attacked with my land again. I keep forgetting about that land. I could Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I got him. I think I got him. Sleight of Hand. Another Sleight of Hand. Wow, there was a lot of land on top. Yeah. And then Beluna's Gatekeeper. Or maybe... no. I couldn't actually finish him off because I'd have to... the only creature I could bounce was my own. No, wait. I bounced the Unruly Catapult, but in response... I don't know the timings. Honestly, I don't know the timings. I don't know if that works or not. But that would have been an interesting experiment. Yeah, does the question is, does the Unruly Catapult untap from the bounce spell before the bounce spell takes effect? Does it give you a chance? Does it give you a window to tap again to do a point of damage? But I've got to say, this is going surprisingly well. Usually I get to platinum and then that's it. I'm floored, basically. Have a lot of 0 3s and 1 and 3s. But there seems to be, yeah, this is a great environment for blue-red, I think, with all the adventure cards. Let's keep that one. We've got both their counter spells, very reactive. Let's actually try and dig for a mountain. Okay. Kind of want a 4th land, but that is one of my best spells. I'm gonna grab the best spell in the deck. Possibly regret it. Tough cookie. Tough cookie, so they can make that 4/4. You don't really want to bounce your tough cookie, do you? Give him another food token. That's 3 damage through. Yeah, it's going to turn out that I needed that. That land. I have a horrible feeling. Right. Well, we could just knock off the royal roll. Yeah, I think we've got to buy time here. That's all we can do. He gets another food token, but do I attack? Yeah, I'm going to attack. I think 3 damage for 2 damage is a good trade, even when I'm down 3 life. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. It's a 4th land. We can start thinking about Asinine Antics. We could just play Johann. Just pray my opponent doesn't have removal. It's a bit of a long shot. Another land on top. That's good. Good to see. Okay, another land coming up. It's a case of, yeah, build up the board more or hold up counter magic. I can sort of vaguely hold off what he's got. So I'm going to hold up counter magic now. Probably the best policy. It's, yeah, I could play a familiar, but it's not a particularly inspiring move, I think. here comes the food. And he can do it twice. So that gets to scry. Okie doke. Now, I think Johann could block the food. Excuse me. Or we could be greedy. I can ping this guy. Let's see what he's got here. I think we're in, we want to Spell Stutter his protection spell, if that's what it is. I'm going to block like that. And the Alchemist will do nothing. That's my, I think I can afford to take 4 damage here. We had quite an advantageous exchange there, I think. Right, we could just play a Beluna's Gatekeeper, leave ourselves open. Obviously, we can cast this off the top and put something useful on top, like a Sleight of Hand. But we... Yeah, it's going to feel really silly to tap out of the Gatekeeper and get punished. I'm going to play a Familiar and still hold up some counter magic. I think that makes sense. We're just going to try and hold on for dear life here. Just make 2 food tokens and cause me quite a lot of problems. Okay, exile a creature. Okay, that's not happening. We're gonna ice out that one. Alright, it is a food thing. Attacking. Now, I could trade off an Aquatic Alchemist here. I'm a little bit worried about him getting +1/+1 at instant speed and just killing Johann with nothing to show for it. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. I obviously don't know my green instants well enough. It might be +2/+2. Okay, well, yeah, he killed Johann. Fair enough. I asked for that. He's down to one card. Maybe it makes a bit more sense to play the Gatekeeper. That's what I'm thinking, because he can play around Spell Stutter anyway. Yeah, so I think that's what we do. I think I get in with the flyer for 2. I think it makes sense now. He's used his one of his royal treatments. I assume he's got more. We might just be trading Beluna's Gatekeeper here for a food token, but if it happens, we'll just take it on the chin, I suppose. Okay, nothing happens. That can be a 4/4 on defense. Asinine Antics, fantastic spell to hold up for 6 mana. In fact, I can probably just go in with both and just encourage him to do that. Okay. We want to kill the food token preferentially. We'll do that at instant speed, and so we could have done the sent in the Alchemist as well. But yeah, just sacrifice that for the life. That makes sense. Not sure it was the best use of Asinine Antics, but it took down a food token and I guess a chomp blocker. If you can make another food token now. Okay, the big creature has gone. +2/+2 and flying he can get next turn. But we can deal with that with a Sprite. Sacrificing the tough cookie, now that's interesting. That is fascinating. I didn't expect him to do that, actually. I'm thinking it's a bit of a telegraph. I tell you what, we don't know what we want to recover, actually. I was going to go for the Ice Out, but Asinine Antics might be fantastic. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put Asinine Antics on top again. Would have been better pre-combat, obviously. Changed my mind halfway through the turn. I wonder if he's got another tough cookie. That's why he... Right. Anyway, so we can... Yeah, I could have attacked with a Spire. Never mind. One little thing to remember, I did get absolutely smashed by the whiteboard sweeper here in a previous game. So I'm thinking let's maybe respect that possibility and not play the next creature. And I'm going to get that back. He wasn't able to. Usually they have a way of sacrificing this, but I'm lucky this time. Okay, this time we will activate the Spire. And get in there. Okay. Yeah, a little bit scary early on that one. We had to stabilize carefully. A lot of pressure from the tough cookie food monsters. But that is not bad. So 7 and 1. Not quite a perfect run. You very rarely get a perfect run, but my best run in quite a while. I don't think I was one draw away from combining Curiosity and Unruly Catapult. We never actually got it in this run. But that's the strength of the rest of the deck, I suppose, with Johann. Got Johann quite often. Lots of Aquatic Alchemists getting in for early damage. Counter spells doing just a couple of counter spells, but they did great work. The 2 Frolicking Familiars is pretty amazing. Yeah, we definitely had one game where the Unruly Catapult did the final point of damage when I was on 1 life, I think. That was pretty epic. And of course, Asinine Antics. Basically a blue stat sweeper, let's say, which you can play at instant speed for 6 mana, which pretty amazing actually, and especially when you're recycling it with your Aquatic Alchemist, it's pretty sick. Yeah, and I remembered to attack the rest of the Spire a few times, so that's good. That should take me comfortably over the amount I need for the Mastery Pass, so that's job done. For the next Mastery Pass. Anyway, I think that is the video. Thanks for watching.